Welcome to Erratic Sleep Patterns, guys. Hey, 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 stupid. What is up, pretty people? It's Amy, and today I got an email telling me to celebrate 30 years of Hey Stoopid, and so I'm going to do that. It says, celebrate 30 years of Hey Stoopid. This month marks 30 years of Hey Stoopid, and we're celebrating with some fun and games. It's time to crank up the tunes, feed your Frankenstein, put on your knowledge cap, and prove that you are worthy. I don't know that I'm worthy. We'll find out, I guess. So I love Alice Cooper, no joke, genuinely. And so I thought this would be fun because it combines a few things that I've been doing and working on. It combines quizzes, love quizzes, combines games, love games, and it combines a thing that I've been writing but not recording for over a year because I'm trying to figure out how to share the things that I love. And a lot of it's music related, and I'm not really sure how to put that on YouTube, so that's why it's been taking me so long. So this, I feel, is a good entry into that because it's got a game, it's got a quiz, so if I have to cut out all the other stuff, I'm not going to play any music, but if I have to cut out anything, there's more material to go on, and then from there, maybe it'll help me inform how to make the other stuff I want to make. I'm also going to do a tier list for the songs on Hey Stoopid. All right, so let's play Feed Your Frankenstein, the game. Help Frankenstein's monster catch the falling hot sauce bottles to earn points. Sit atop the leaderboard at the end of the month and you'll win a free 3-pack of hot sauce. Click here to play. Good luck. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Am I playing now? Oh, no, I'm not playing. Okay. All right, it's time to feed my Frankenstein. He's such a psycho. How do you move? Oh, you use your mouse. Okay. So it's just a mouse game. Oh, missed one. Oh no, game over. Okay, this game is hard. Let's focus up. My score is 3. All right, do you think... Okay, some people... Holy hell. Okay, so we're 682. We're probably not going to beat these people, but let's try to beat 3. Now that we know that it's just mouse, it's not anything to do with the keyboard, let's do it. Is it supposed to be like on a mobile game, maybe? Because I think on mobile, I'd have more time to dedicate. Oh, I missed one. Oh no. Oh no, my Frankenstein's gonna get hungry. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 27. It's 9 times better than last time. We're up to 606. It's fun, but I'm not gonna play it again, I don't think. All right. So that's Feed My Frankenstein game. Lots of fun. Probably not gonna win the hot sauce unless it turns out everybody else was cheating and they get disqualified. Fun game. Moving on. All right, let's do the quiz. Hey, Stoopid, can you pass this test? We've revamped last year's quiz with a new set of questions. Put your Alice Cooper trivia knowledge to the test and see how well you know the record. Probably not that well. I don't know that I know that much about Hey Stoopid. So, I don't anticipate doing well, but we can learn together. I also don't know, did I take this quiz last year? I'm guessing I did, but I have no recollection. I definitely didn't play the Feed Your Frankenstein game before. Which song off of Hey Stoopid was featured in Wayne's World? Hey Stoopid, Die For You, Feed My Frankenstein, Love Is a Loaded Gun. Was it Feed My Frankenstein? Yes. Who was featured on the song Hey Stoopid? I'm going to say all of the above. Yeah. All right, we're doing better than I thought, but it's probably going to get worse. How many tracks were on the original release of Hey Stoopid? 12. I only know that because I'm going to do the ranking, and so I had to write out all these post-it notes, and there were 12. Where did the album peak on the Billboard 200 charts? 47. That one I didn't mean to cheat, but I looked up because I was curious earlier. Because I don't hear anybody talk about Hey Stoopid. So I was like, how well did it do? Because like, I hear people talk about Trash and From the Inside and, you know, like, but I never hear anyone talk about Hey Stoopid. So I was like, did it do well? I don't know. It's 47. I think 47 is pretty good. What was the highest charting song off the album? I would guess Feed My Frankenstein because it was in Wayne's World, right? That makes the most sense. It's Hey Stoopid. Okay. True or false, Dangerous Tonight was featured in the video game Watch Dogs. I'm guessing true. All right. What song featured both Nikki Sixx and Mick Mars of Motley Crue? Pretty sure it's Die For You. Okay. Yay! What song was the Japanese release bonus track? Well, I would guess it was one of the songs that's not on the album. That's how it's a bonus track, right? So it Rained All Night is not on. Yeah, okay. True or false? 15 sound bites of funny news stories read by Alice were released on a CD called Stupid News alongside the album. That sounds like it would be true. Okay. In which country was Hey Stoopid certified platinum? I don't know. I'm going to guess Sweden. Oh, it's Canada. Okay. Oh, I don't know. 5? Yes! It was a complete guess. Okay. When was the expanded edition of Hey Stoopid released? 2005. Oh, okay. Who plays the legendary guitar solo in Hey Stoopid? Slash. That's easy. Who produced the album? Alright, should have guessed that. Alright. Where did the song Hey Stoopid reach in the Billboard Hot 100? I guess we hope for the best, go for the lowest, right? Yes. I got 11 out of 15. Average score is 7.9, so I'm better than average. Sucks to be everybody else. All right, that was silly. It was fun. Sitting up, changing the camera angle. Okay, so we're going to do a tier list. I'm sure you're very familiar. Everybody does tier lists. I'm doing it on paper. Hope you can see it. I think you can. S, A, B, C, D. Ended at D because I don't even think anything's going to get to D. Hey Stoopid. It's not my favorite Alice Cooper album, but then when I was thinking about it, I don't know which one is my favorite. This is a very good one. Very good one. If we were doing something like The Last Temptation, that would have much more varied response. Like some amazing songs, some awful songs on that. I genuinely love Alice Cooper. I really like Hey Stoopid. I think for the same reason that I love Jim Steinman is that it's just there's so much of it's just like over dramatic. I really love it. I love it so much. It just makes me happy. I don't know why. I think partially what makes it work is that like he sells it vocally, right? Like if you just say it, it's gonna come off probably corny and lame. But when you're like, man, he is feeling that emotion, it really sells it, even if it's a little silly. So I just love Alice Cooper so much. I'll tell you. So let's rank Hey Stoopid. Let's see. I wasn't sure what order to go in. I'm just gonna start with the one that is obviously it's my favorite on that whole album, and it's Die For You. I think that hits the over dramatic a little bit, but you know, it's so like, this is partly where I've kind of failed in putting out some of the like appreciation for things that I love, because it's so difficult for I think for most of us to talk about things that we like and why we like them. So but that's something I'm working on, because I want to be better at that. Like, it's way easier to like just, you know, say crappy things about people and other stuff, and so I'm not really a fan of that unless there's a problem. So like, I have the 2 movie review things that I will get back to. I've just been discouraged by copyright stuff. The ones that I have are Is It a Perfect Movie and Rewrite a Movie. And it's not like, oh, look at this terrible movie. I had the Liquor and Bicker podcast, but that was more of like a place to vent for terrible movies that I'd seen. I don't go out to find things that I don't like and like, oh, look at this horrible thing, because I don't like to torture myself, and I don't like to give air to things that I don't like. So I want to do better at explaining why I like things. And we're going to start here. I'm going to pull up like lyrics and stuff while I talk about each song, so that I can talk about the parts that I like and even the parts that I don't like. And I feel like doing this is going to make it too long, so I'll keep where I put the songs, but I might cut out talking about the songs. So Die For You, my favorite song on this album. So the chorus is, baby, I could have been someone, I could have been something. It would have been nothing to die for you. Baby, you're gonna need me, you better believe me. It would have been easy to die for you. And then my favorite part is, was it called a bridge or whatever? It's the, these cuts are deep, but you plead innocent. Are you hell or are you heaven sent? You're much too cold to know how much you meant to me. And it's like, it's sad and it's over dramatic. It's a relationship that didn't work out, and like, you know, he would have done anything for her and she just doesn't care. And it's funny because like, it's sold so well as a song, right? The way that he sings it, right? Even though like, if you cut the words down to just the way they are, right? Like, a billion teardrops fall from my eyes, but it's just a joke now, and I'm laughing at your lies. Like, it does, on paper, read by me, it does sound like something a 14-year-old girl would probably like write in her diary or poem or something like that. But like, overall, with the music, with the vocals, with everything, see, this is from the quiz. They're right there. It really sells it. Like, I identified with that song before I could ever identify with that song. And then after I could identify with that song, like, it's so much more. Like, even now, like I'm not like getting near tears, but like, I can kind of feel that, like, that overwhelming feeling that I get when I hear it, because it brings up all these other memories. It's my favorite song on the album, I think. And I really like a lot of the songs, so that's saying a lot. So Die For You, S tier. What's next? Okay, Dirty Dreams. Let's pull that one up. I like Dirty Dreams. It's funny. So this song is dirty, and it's about dirty dreams. Ultra sense erotic movie starring me and you. While I close my eyes and you open your lips, there's a shock from my head to my fingertips. I fall through a hole because I can't get a grip. The room starts to spin and the world starts to turn. My heart catches fire and my bed starts to burn. Dirty dreams, how you want to do me. Dirty dreams, anything for you, babe. It's a silly song. It's goofy, but it's fun. It's genuinely fun. Like, I like to sing along with it. I'm gonna put it B tier, because like, I don't, as much as I like it, and maybe when I was like a teenager, I probably would have thought it was like so cool and so dirty. It's definitely not the dirtiest Alice Cooper song. It's definitely not the funniest. You know, it's fine. It's a good song. It's fun. It's Dirty Dreams. What are you gonna do? All right. Wind Up Toy. I really like Wind Up Toy. I think I have some drawings related to Wind Up Toy, but I don't know where they are. I don't know. I'm probably gonna cut this one out, but I really like Wind Up Toy a lot, and I'm gonna put it in A. I don't know. It invokes so many images in my mind. It's like when I listen to it, I see like a whole cartoon thing going on. I think that's why I've had so many drawings related to it. because you can definitely see it, and and that's what I really like. I really like things that make kind of like my brain explode. All right, moving on. Let's see. Feed My Frankenstein. I love Feed My Frankenstein, and it is probably one of the dumber songs. It's I don't know why I love it. It's well, I mean, I know why I love it. It's fun. It's genuinely a fun song. It's more fun, I would say, than Dirty Dreams. It's just so it's so stupid. I especially love the way it starts out. Well, I ain't evil. I'm just good looking. I love it. Start a little fire and baby start cooking. I'm a hungry man, but I don't want pizza. I'll blow down your house and then I'm gonna eat you. Bring you to a simmer right on time. Run my greasy fingers up your greasy spine. And the thing is, I hate that and I love it so much because it's such a gross idea to imagine, but it's also so much fun to say. He's such a psycho. But like, it's just, be my Frankenstein, meet my libido. Hungry for love and it's feeding time. It's so dumb, but it's so much fun. There are so many songs in the world that are dumb but are fun, and you know, I think that's like a lot of one-hit wonders, right? Like they're dumb but they're fun, they're catchy, and I think that's Feed My Frankenstein. I can't listen to it and not feel happy. Like I'm just so excited. Yeah, like I just love it. And I often walk around my house. He's such a psycho. All right, so we're gonna put that at A. It's not an S tier. It's not. It doesn't hit like all the boxes. It's a great song, but it doesn't hit like that emotional thing that I need for like a top song. Hurricane Years. Okay, this song I think it's fun. Like here's the thing. I don't recall ever skipping this song, but I also have a hard time remembering ever hearing this song. So it's probably one of those songs that like starts off, it's not annoying. It's not, you know, distracting. It's just on in the background. I do know that thunder, lightning, the wind outside is so damn frightening. And that's the only part I know of the song. So let's see. I got a ticket to nowhere. Got no respect for the law. Now that I'm reading the lyrics, I could 100% sing along with this song. So I've heard it a lot. It's so weird. I have no real recollection of it. Reading the lyrics, I can definitely see there's a story in here. I don't know why this doesn't stick with me. So I'm gonna, like, I like it. It's like, again, it's fine. So we'll put it in C. It's not something that sticks with us, I guess. Yeah, see, like, I know this part. Like, it's so weird. Like, I'm reading these, I know these words, but like, if you were to come up to me and say, have you heard Hurricane Years? Right? Hurricane Years. If you would come up and said, have you heard Hurricane Years? And I wasn't doing this video, like it was like in a week, let's say. And you came up to me and said, have you heard Hurricane Years? I say, no, what are you talking about? Like it doesn't click at all. It's so weird. But I know, like, I know all of these words. Next is Little by Little. I feel like this is a song I would have liked more when I was younger than I do as an adult. It's a fine song. Little by little we cross the line. Little by little it ties it bind. Little by little by little by little, little by little tonight. And it's, you know, but it's got word, like the lyrics are, your sugar tongue speaks hot and sweet, lying just for fun. Push and shove, sex is sex, but honey, love is love. So it's a little silly. I always thought until looking at it, that the word, I didn't realize it was sex is sex. I thought it was sexy sex, which I thought was the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And it's a fine song. I like it. Like I definitely recognize the song. If you were to tell me I had heard it, I would be like, yes, I have. I like it. It's hard because I do like it. It's hard to justify why I like it. I mean, I think you can guess why I like it. But so to say, I like this song. I'm gonna put it in B. Maybe B is the dirty song category, right? Because we like dirty songs. We just don't want to admit it. So we'll put it in B. Burning Our Bed. Sometimes a man can bleed. Baby, I'm burning our bed. You can hold my heart for ransom, but you never own my soul. Baby, I might lose my mind. Maybe I might lose my head. One thing I'll never do is swallow my pride coming back to you. Baby, I'm burning our bed. So this song is just on the wrong side of over dramatic for me. Like, I like the idea. Like, I like the, like, you know what, screw you. We're not doing this anymore. It's over. The bed's burned, like burning a bridge. Screw you. I never want to see you again. I love that idea. And I do enjoy the sound of the song, right? And I do sing along with it when it's on. I get that this is a reference to the song Only Women Bleed. I think this is so silly though. I don't know why. It always takes me out of it. Like it's just like, remember that other song I wrote about how only women bleed? Well, guess what, lady? Sometimes a man can bleed. And I think maybe even if they did that like that, it would be less distracting than sometimes a man can bleed. Yeah, dude, I know. It's a good song. It's not one of my favorites. Like I said, just the wrong side of the over dramatic. So, but it's not, I remember it. So I gotta put it with the dirty songs, even though it's not that dirty. Dangerous Tonight. Okay. If you let me, I'll untie your sensuality. I'll open up your heart and satisfy my greed. Dangerous. I'm a dying breed. Poisonous like a centipede. Okay, there we go. All right. Capable of the foulest deed. Dangerous Tonight. I am not a super fan of this one. I like some of the lines, like, I'm a flesh fanatic psychopath. I can cause you pain and make it last. Dangerous Tonight. Like, if you say, have you heard Dangerous Tonight? I would, yeah, I know that song. I mean, how do you forget a line like, I'm a flesh fanatic psychopath? It's not one of my favorite. It's fine. So I'm going to put it with Hurricane Years. Okay, what else we got? Oh, Might As Well Be on Mars. Okay, this is the good side of melodramatic. I have a drawing for too, but I never finished it. But, so this is another song that invokes, very strong images, things that I can see when I hear the song. So as I said, with Wind Up Toy, I can see cartoony images, and this one I can see a very very cinematic, right? Like, I can see this as a scene in a movie, again, like at night, like the glass buildings, like skyscrapers. Like, I can genuinely see this one. The city streets are wet with rain tonight. I see the rain. Like, I see. And this is a very, like, there's very much imagery. You know what everything looks like. You know how he got to the point that he's at, right? I tried to call your phone. I left it off the hook just to hear it ring. You told me you were better off alone. I never knew that tears could stain. I will admit, I think this line is silly. I never knew that tears could stain. I think that one line, not the whole song, but that one line, that if you take that line, that's on the wrong side of the melodramatic. Like, okay, I get it, dude. I'm on the roof and I'm looking at the stars. I'm looking down at all the cars. I can see you in the window of your favorite corner bar, but the reach is just too far and I might as well be on Mars. So I can see him on the roof, right, of a tall building, and creepily, this is not something I think that people should do, but creepily staring at like stalking her basically, but from a high distance, right? If he was a sniper, she'd be in a lot of danger, and just like watching her and seeing her in the bar. Now, realistically, I think that this is why this looks more like a movie to me, because realistically, that would be such a hard, I mean, unless the roof is a low roof, it would be such a hard thing to see. But like in a movie, like I could see like over, like dramatic, the camera like goes out to her, and you make it seem like he could see her. You've turned my world into a dark and lonely place, like a planet lost in space. My light is fading. I cross the universe to be right where you are, but I'm right in your backyard, and I might as well be on Mars. And it says, baby, I can't fly. If I could, I'd come down to you. Maybe I should try. And so, he doesn't have to say it. You know what's next, right? And I can see it, right? And I know what's next, at least, like, I don't know, maybe he just stays up on the roof, but that's not what I imagine. And, and I can like see him like going, and like in my imagining, like lands on a car, the glass shattering, it gets her attention, and everybody comes running out, and then she like, again, over dramatic. Don't do it. Don't genuinely don't do it. But like, but it's such, I can see all of the images, I can see everything, and I can follow the story. And so I really, 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 really love this song. I don't condone the actions of this song, right? Like I get it, but you shouldn't do it. So I can't put it in S tier. It's an A tier though. It's a really well written song. It's really emotional, good imagery, good pictures, you know, that kind of thing. So A tier for sure. Okay, next we got Snakebite. Snakebite, I'm your only friend. This song I do like. This song is a fun song. It's just fun. It's silly. I mean, not like full silly, but like it's silly. It's not, I wouldn't say it's Feed My Frankenstein silly. Like Feed My Frankenstein is so fucking silly. I love it. You know, you got my venom running through you. If you're gonna run, go running scared. I'm right behind you. I'm Snakebite, I'm your only man. Snakebite is your lover. You'll never hide, baby, understand. Snakebite drags you under. They call me Snakebite. It's just fun. It's a good rock song. It's, you know, it's fun. I'm gonna put it in B. Don't get me wrong. Again, so like here's the thing, like this, like Snakebite, like especially, but like in all of these, like when I'm listening to it, I am enjoying it. Like there's fun. So like I don't know. I feel like I don't want B tier to seem like a bad tier. B tier is a good tier. Like, but it's just not something that I take as so seriously and so passionately. So Snakebite, B tier, maybe like right here, low A, just because it's so much fun. Love is a loaded gun and it shoots to kill. This one takes a little bit from like all the things from here. So this is, it's got good imagery, right? Someone saw you at the station, said you had your suitcase in your hand, didn't give no information, you walked off with another man. I'm always standing in the shadows, baby. I watched you give yourself away. You take them home to your bedroom. You had another busy day. I do really like this song. It's emotional. It's got good imagery, but it also goes, I feel, to the wrong side of the melodramatic, right? It's a fun song. Don't get me wrong. I do love this song. I do. But like I said, it's just that wrong side of the melodramatic, the like, I don't know, maybe again, it's because I don't support the message in this song. I don't think that this is the way to go. Maybe that's why, like, it's hard for me to, like, really give it high props, but it is a good song. I really do like it. It's fun to sing along with. It's got good imagery. We're going to give it an A. Even though it's, yeah, it's just... So the thing with this one was just like that one line, I would say, is, I mean, overall we know what the message is, but so it's very melodramatic, but like that one line put us a little over the melodramatic. This one, a little, like it's more than just one line. So I feel weird putting this here, but I really do like it. That's complicated. I really do like it. I just don't know if it's A. But it is for today. Today it's A. Tomorrow I'll be like, oh, you know what I should have done. But that, which leaves us with the last song. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Stoopid. So this song, Love is a Loaded Gun, kind of has, it's in the A tier. Still stand by it. 2 minutes later. It's not even 2 minutes, but it's like 30 seconds. But still stand by it. But it has a lot of all of the elements, but it goes more toward the bad side, right? Like, it's a little much. I love it, but it's a little much, right? Hey Stoopid is so dumb, but I love it. This probably should be a song that I don't like, but I love it. I don't know if it's because they spell stupid wrong. So it's like, hey bro, take it slow. You ain't living in a video. It's such a preachy song. It's like such a PSA song. It's so dumb. You know, now I know you've been kicked around. You ain't alone in this ugly town. You stick a needle in your arm. You bite the dust. You buy the farm. There's a few Alice Cooper songs that are very clearly anti-heroin, which is a good message. Don't get me wrong. But like, I feel like it's so simplistic in the writing, right? Like this is, you know, pretty simple. you know, come on girl, it's a better day. Get your foot out of the grave. Don't let that one love tear your world apart. Which is ironic coming from the dude who wrote this song, this song, this song, this song. But whatever. All right. Now I know you've been singing, right? Don't put the pistol to your head. Sometimes your answer's been heaven sent. Your way is so damn permanent. So I mean, like this is a good message, right? But again, it's I don't know, ham-fisted, right? It's very, and I guess that's what you want in a PSA, right? You want something that's just like super obvious. You don't want people to be like, I wonder what that meant when you're trying to tell them something. It's silly, but I love it. It's so much fun to sing along with, right? Hey, 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 hey. It's fun. It's got a good lesson, even though silly. And again, I should probably talk about The Last Temptation at some point. Maybe I will. But like, if you knew the problems I had with The Last Temptation, you would be like, how do you like this song? I don't know, right? It's just, it's fun. The video is great. Now we want to open YouTube. Let's do that. I have a, spoiler alert, I have a video where I'm doing, what do you call them? Opening card packs. I still have to edit. And I want to make a Hey Stoopid card. But like, check out this video, which is so silly. And luckily there's no sound, but it's like, first of all, I love music videos from this time period. This kind of the way that the images show, it evokes like nostalgia in me, I know. But like I knew the song. I didn't have like VH1 or MTV or anything like that growing up. So I didn't actually see most music videos until I was older, right? And so like this video is so ridiculous. It's so silly. I mean, it's so pretty. Don't get me wrong. Look, I mean, look at that. That was an awesome transition, right? Like, what? That's so cool. That skull is cool. The camera's cool. I love stop motion. You know, I love things being crazy. I love things being silly. So that wasn't appropriate, right? But like, and it's just like, it's so much. It should be too much. That should have been too much. I love it. I love how stupid that was. I love everything about it. And so I don't know why this hits everything that's technically wrong. And it's S tier. It's S tier. Like this all the way up here. I don't know. I think even just the way it opens up, the hey, like it's so good. I don't know. That silly. I love it. I love it though. I love it. I love Alice Cooper. He's amazing. He's so talented. He's so interesting. I read his book. I have a lot of his stuff, to be clear. So, he's such a good businessman too, honestly, but he's Alice Cooper, the character Alice Cooper, not the person Alice Cooper. But it is often so cartoony, and that's what I enjoy, right? I love the silliness. I love the over dramatics. I love, and like, that's the show, right? He's a good showman for sure. And, and I think that, this showmanship is what really sells the Hey Stoopid. Like, it's so stupid, but it's so entertaining. It's so dumb. I love it. There is a certain level of dumb that I just love. So Hey Stoopid, S tier, in spite of everything about it. In spite of this video, I love this. I watch this video every once in a while. I just like pull it up because it's so freaking dumb. Happy anniversary for Hey Stoopid. We got the tier list. We played the hot sauce game. We did the quiz. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, it combines all the things that I've been working on or have done. And so I hope you enjoyed it. I love Alice Cooper. And I guess I'm looking for any instance that I can to talk about him. So I'm real glad I got that email. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you're not familiar with Alice Cooper, that this gets you into it, right? Like I was thinking about doing a ranking of all the Alice Cooper albums, but there's so many of them, and I don't know how to rank an Alice Cooper album, so that's something I'm gonna have to think on. I'll probably take like 10. And now I'm just like, oh, which 10? But I'll probably take just 10 and then rank those. Maybe if I do that. Alice Cooper's awesome. Alice Cooper's silly. Alice Cooper's smart. Alice Cooper's everything. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was at least entertaining. I know that it's probably weird me just talking about stuff that like nobody cares about except me, but I love it. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Thanks for watching.